Okay.
Oh my God, I'm getting flashbacks.
What is it?
When I was in daycare, the last time I teeter-tottered, I got a concussion.
Is this traumatic? Hello, Megan. Welcome to Ups and Downs with JP Saxe.
Hi, thanks.
You're our first guest.
Woohoo!
Ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs with JP Saxe. So what's something in your life that you thought was an up, but ended up being a down?
Oh my God. Social media, I guess.
Oof.
Well, okay, wait, this is making me a little sick.
Okay, we'll stop.
Wait, I think we just go slower.
Okay.
I don't know, I was thinking about this earlier today of like, we just don't teeter-totter, we just talk. I don't know, with the identity thing, like I did 10 years of social media and I was afforded a really nice lifestyle that I could never imagine having. But then at what cost is the question that kept coming up of like, oh, I can afford all of these things and I'm going all these places and I feel important, but I'm deeply unhappy and I'm burnt out and this is not a sustainable way to live the rest of my life. And so now I'm on the down of that. Like, talk about ups and downs, I was high as hell. And now I'm the lowest I've ever been.
Oh no. Embody it with the teeter-totter. Embody it.
Embody the lowest I've ever been.
We can't get there.
I think I need to be in a little ball.
Is it a metaphor?
Just don't, it's gonna be fine. Slower!
Slower.
Slower. When is the last time you did something slow? I feel like you're like a rocket. I'm a rocket too, and you know what happens to rockets? We burn out.
Not the new ones. The new ones can land.
Be careful, you're gonna be as low as me in a couple years.
Oh no.
When is the last time you took a break?
When I went to Joshua Tree.
A break alone?
Why does it have to be alone? So many rules for your breaks.
Well, as long as you're rejuvenated.
I just did sex and drugs in the desert.
Love
And I
that.
looked at the stars and it was awesome.
Okay.
When was the last time you took a break?
My entire life is a break right
No,
now.
it's not. You work so hard.
Here's the thing, I worked so hard so that I could have a break.
I see.
And I feel, I don't know, I like sometimes think about my younger self and I'm like, oh, thank you for me grinding so hard in my 20s. But now I'm just so tired that I don't even want to do anything anymore.
Okay, but you just said this is the lowest you've ever felt.
This is the lowest I've ever felt.
So what's the relationship between the break and the low?
Well, I feel like you know when you're going really fast in a car and you realize you're going in the wrong direction? You can't, I mean, you could just twist around, but that's so dangerous. You could fall off, crash, XYZ. You have to stop, slow down, stop, figure out which way you want to go instead, and then start accelerating. So I feel like right now, I've done the stop. Well, I was going like 100 miles an hour, and then I finally stopped and was like, I'm in the wrong place. And so now I'm like trying to figure out where the next destination is before I hit the gas again. So the low is just, it's this, I've never been able to stand still. Like a couple years ago, my schedule was full to the minute. Like I didn't have time to think about how I was because I was so busy.
Yeah.
And on the outside, everybody was like, oh my God, you're crushing it, you're killing it. And I was, but internally, I just didn't know anything about myself.
Do you think it's energizing to treat your self-discovery like work, like a mission, like a goal, or do you think that retracts from the relaxing, adventurous energy of it?
I don't know. I saw somebody say like self-improvement shouldn't be your whole life. And I feel like I'm a person that can get really addicted to things that I see progress in. So when I was like, oh, I'm learning about myself or I'm getting better, and it was like my whole life, my whole identity. And now I think I'm never gonna fully know myself all the way. Like we're gonna keep changing. So I think it goes back to the thing where everybody is like, it's about balance, but like I really think it is. And I'm just trying to figure out what that looks like for me.
I mean, understanding yourself all the way sounds boring.
Where are you at in understanding yourself?
Oh, I don't know.
You're in the busy stage, so
Well,
you can't think about it, huh?
I feel like the exciting thing that's been happening in my life is not necessarily any meaningful change or growth. just the acceptance and embracing of who I've been for a long time that I wasn't okay with.
Yes, that's me too. How is it showing up for you?
Well, I think there were things about myself that are cool that for a long time I thought were
Uncool.
annoying and weird.
Like, the weird that's what makes us amazing.
For example, like, I think I'm reasonably, like, emotionally aware.
I'd say.
And I, like, understand emotional situations and I'm able to articulate them and, like, translate them into the way we communicate.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for a long time I was just like, oh, I'm just like a hyper analytical, insufferable, talk too much. I'm a talk too much.
I'm a talk too much.
And now I was like, wait, but like people, my whole like life is built around like
Talking too much?
talking too much and people liking the things that I say.
Yeah.
So, like even this.
Yeah.
I was like, no one wants to fucking hear me talk about shit.
Yes, they do. That's
But
why
I
you
feel like
monetize
maybe
it.
they do.
You're so good at talking. I remember one time we were in the airport and I was going to Jamaica with a situationship.
Uh-huh.
And you said something to me that I'll remember forever. And you were like, don't analyze instead of experiencing it, but you said it in a more eloquent way. Don't let the analyzing of it get in the way of experiencing it.
Oh, right, because I was like, if you're analyzing it when you're experiencing it, then you won't have an experience to analyze after.
Yeah.
That's real?
Yes.
Oh, I'm probably making that mistake right now.
That you're analyzing how hyper aware you are?
I don't know. Actually, I've had a good 2 weeks, but just because I've been obsessing about the album, and I'm not sure how to not obsess about things, so I just have to direct my obsession towards things that like make my life better.
Yeah. Do you think that your obsession is because you're an artist or because of your ADHD?
I think those things are likely intertwined.
I like being obsessed with things. That's the only way that, if you're not obsessed with something, I guess I can't say that as a blanket statement, but when I make the best stuff, it's because I'm obsessed. It's all I think about.
Yeah, it's all I think about too. It makes me very inconsiderate.
That's interesting. How is it like in partnerships with like, if you're dating your art? Sorry, I'm trying to.
So is it hurting your butt?
No, I'm trying to go down a little more so you can go up.
But you're not heavy enough for that.
Thanks. Woo! Look at that.
I think I got a splinter. Okay.
Can that be the cold open?
My legs are shaking. It hurts. This is the most exercise I've done in years.
Oh my God.
I'm a fucking singer. You know what I've realized recently?
Tell me.
I have a lot of trauma from my last relationship.
Duh.
Yeah. Yeah, like I wrote that song about like being a fuckboy.
Yeah, which I love that you're a fuckboy.
I'm not. I was just wearing a character. It's a character.
I'm looking at all of the cameras.
We'll cut that out. Now we're just hanging on a teeter totter. My knees hurt. Can we get off?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh no. You want to get him? I'll put you down.
Yeah. I get a fucking concussion. This is my second one on a teeter totter.
Hold on. Wait, this is so. Just stand up.
Well, I was like, why doesn't he just?
I didn't want you to fall.
Just.
If I'd just gotten off, you would have fell.
I see. Okay.
I'm gonna be so. My legs are like shaking. I'm such a little bitch. I really. This.
Okay, you don't have to do any work. Let me try. You know, it's about physics. So if I just don't.
Ooh, that was good.
There. Yes, I think that's what it's about. Oh,
It's okay.
are you a girl
We're
now?
fine. That's not how gender works. Well,
Yeah, let's get into this.
when you're born, you are born with an anatomy. And based on that anatomy, societal structure assigns you a gender identity. And usually, by default, you are treated with the and often harmful stereotypes of said identity.
Sure.
But then at some point in your life, you will decide, or you will realize, decide's the wrong word, you will recognize that you either feel a connection or a disconnection with your assigned gender identity, at which point you can be whoever the fuck you want. Mm-hmm. Actually, you can be whoever the fuck you are. Bam! I'm a fucking ally. Usually when you paint a community with a broad brush,
Yes.
like you're not all the same.
When we go fast, I want to throw up. I think let's get some hang time. You're tired.
I'm trying. All right, that's been Megan Batoon, our very first Ups and Downs guest. My legs hurt so much.
Okay, let's
I'm gonna
go.
get strong from this. I
Good.
wonder if this will improve my dopamine levels, because I don't usually exercise, and all of the health gurus on the internet tell me to.
I can't believe you don't exercise.
I mean, I do sometimes, but I
Like
just
at
haven't
all?
in the last 2 weeks, and I have this habit of thinking that whatever I'm doing in the very moment is the entirety of my life and work.
That's how I feel. That's why I feel like this low is gonna last forever. But I know it's just a valley, and I'm waiting for the uptick. But
It's inevitable.
the uptick,
Yeah. Because
It's
where
gotta
there are
be.
downs, go down for the metaphor. Where there are downs, there are also ups, even if they make you nauseous.
I love that.
If it happened too fast, you'd get sick.
You know what? That I'll take that.
I wonder what you'll learn from this current valley.
Me too.
Have you learned anything already from your current valley?
I don't know. I feel like maybe I am learning how to have in the internal strength, like everything happiness, everything good coming from inside instead of externally. Because that's how I grew up. I was like an overachiever. And then I was in so many different sports where it was like competitive, performing, front facing, and then starting YouTube and dance and TV, doing everything in front of people and then getting validation from that. And now that I've chosen to take a break from entertainment and kind of go inside, it's just me. And I've got to be the one that is generating all of the validation. And so I think I'm learning to not equate my productivity with my worth.
That's amazing. Well, in contradiction to your desire for self-validation, I think you're fucking amazing.
Cool. Well, thanks. I think past me did a lot of groundwork so that I could be like, who am I now?
For sure.
So I'm happy about that. But I can't wait to know where I'm going next so I can just go.
Something I liked about this teeter-totter conversation is how closely it resembled our normal conversations
Yes.
when we're not on a teeter-totter.
Yeah.
Okay, get off.
All right.
It's over. You want your boba?
Yes.
Come on. I love
Come
you.
on.
That was fun.
That was so fun. This is going to be so great. This
It's
is
gonna be
perfect
great.
for you.
Ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs with JP Saxe. Ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs with JP Saxe.